YouTube? It's your boy Shannon with Bird and One coming at you week 9 power rankings. You already know what it is. Coming in hot. Be sure to hit that like, hit a subscribe, show your boy some love so I can keep these videos coming. But yeah, man, week 8, man, what a week. It was crazy. A lot of ups and downs. We got that revenge. You already know what it was. Fuck the Giants.
Yeah, boy.
I got love for them over there. A little bit. It was a good week. Yeah, a lot of good turnouts. A lot of blowouts. It was a weird week. It was a good week, but it was weird. Like there weren't that many close games. Um, I think what was the one close game? See, like, I can't even remember. Can't even remember. There's a lot of blowouts. I guess the Steelers Green Bay was a little bit more competitive. But outside of that, like it was just blowouts after blowouts after blowouts. So many games won like more than two possessions. But yeah, so there's been a lot of movements because of those games, right? Also there was buys for a couple teams, but yeah, we're just gonna get hot right into it, right? At 32, not much of a change. Like the bottom five are pretty much staying the same, so we're just gonna go ahead and knock those out. Honestly, yeah, like cause yeah, I think last week I had the Jets in dead last. They finally got a win. Oh, that was a close game. There we go. Cincinnati, New York. That game was crazy. Oh man, yeah. We're gonna keep Tennessee. Tennis at the bottom, as well as New Orleans and the Raiders. They just all look terrible. The reason why I put Cleveland over those three is because at the bare minimum, Cleveland at least has a prominent defense. They just have absolutely no offense, right? So we're gonna keep them there at 29. And at 28, the Jets. This is an offensive league. They at least have offense when you compare them to the other teams. They have an offense and they have a competent defense. Well, I mean, they didn't show it last week. They let the Bengals score all those points, but they showed that they could score points at the bare minimum, right? It's pretty much a Brees Hall game. Phils didn't really do too much, but they got their dub. You know, it is what it is. So I got the Jets there at 28, and then those bottom four just they're going to be there for a while. Then at 27, I got the Dolphins. They move up as well. Pretty sure I had them lower. That was a very surprising win. I'm not gonna lie. Winning, mind you, I didn't do my research. I'm terrible. I didn't know Penix was injured. Um, yeah, I didn't know they were going in with Kirk. So I picked Atlanta to win. I don't know if you watched my picks video. I picked Atlanta to win. They got demolished. Great. That's probably Tua's best game of the season so far. That doesn't really say much because all the other games are just absolutely terrible. But hopefully he could build up on that, right? Got to save some kind of saving grace for him and Mike McDaniels. But yeah, they look pretty good, man. They look pretty good. Got the dub. They what they need to do. Keep them there at 27. At 26, we got the Giants. Hey man, shout out to Lee.
Go Bird.
You
Yeah.
already know what it was, man. You knew it was getting revenge. You just knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the ambulance with it.
Yeah, it was just a good. It was just a demolishing of the Giants, man. They just had no chance. People complaining about the calls. Even if y'all got those calls, y'all were still getting bodied. Like it was just bad all around. Defense, offense, special teams. It was just yeah, we pretty much put them back in their place. Back to reality for the Giants. And then Scatterboo. Oh man, it's unfortunate for Scatterboo. Prayers in the chat for Scatterboo. Hopefully he comes back healthy, right? Got none but love for him, man. Had him in my fantasy. RIP that league for me. But we're still kicking and screaming. At 25, we got Minnesota. Yeah, they just yeah, this is a plummet for them too because I had them way higher. But yeah, after those back-to-back losses, man, they look terrible. They just lost a win, so that's assuming they're down to their third string. I think it's a rookie. I can't remember. JJ is still out, pretty sure, with the ankle. But yeah, Wentz was playing with his he had season surgery. He was playing through that, and kudos to him, man, because he a dog for that one. But yeah, Minnesota just bad, bad, bad. Even the defense, man. I don't. So Brian Flores' defense that wasn't even looking good in the secondary. Wasn't getting to the quarterback too good. It was just bad all around. So they plummet all the way down to 25. I have no faith in them as of right now. There's no they haven't given me a reason to have that faith in them, right? Then at 24, we got Carolina. Yeah, they just look like a complete. It just goes to show how how much they need Bryce Young. Like they look like a completely different team with Dalton out there. Like it was bad, bro. He looked really old. Yeah, Bryce Young he needs to come back because yeah he's the team. Honestly, you got and you didn't really respect him enough to say that, but after that performance last week and see him off the field, yeah need him back immediately. He at least gets the ball down the field, gives them life. So hopefully he comes back soon. Then we got the Commanders, man. Without Jaden Daniels, they just don't look good. They had a pretty good performance. That first half, that first quarter was really good. Second quarter was pretty good. They kept Mahomes. They got 2 picks off of him. They kept him pretty down. But that second half, I guess Kansas City made adjustments. They didn't stand a chance, man. It was just bad. Oh man, and it honestly started with that Dio turnover, that first drive. Oh, that was so debilitating because it was a good drive. So I don't know what they need to do. Um, honestly, Marcus Mariota didn't look too bad. He was running the ball a lot, so I was kind of iffy. I don't know how I would feel about my backup running that much and taking that many hits, but honestly he looked pretty comfortable. In my opinion, he looked pretty comfortable. Obviously they need Jaden Daniels back, but I'm on the side of like let him rest appropriately. Don't rush him back because he is the future of your franchise. Don't want to rush him back too fast. Otherwise, you're gonna have like another Joe Burrow in your hands. Not knocking Joe Burrow, but super injury prone, very prolific quarterback, but can't let him keep getting injured, especially with the lower body extremities. Man, I'm pretty sure it was the hammy, and then before that it was the knee or like the leg. It's the hammy this time. They just need to chill out. It's okay to drop a couple games, still be competitive because you have the tools, but do not rest Jaden Daniels back, man, because you're gonna continue to plummet if you do, man. Because he needs to be healthy. That's your future, bro. And that's just my opinion. Then we got Jacksonville. Yeah, they just got demolished by the Rams a little while ago. Um, and they had a bye, so hopefully they come back, readjust. Trevor, I still need to see some consistency from Trevor Lawrence. I heard rumors of them trading receivers, and I don't know what's going on over there in Jacksonville, but yeah, I mean they're still in the run. They just gotta come back from this bye and show that they're a competitive team. They already have they have an okay record, and they have pretty good performances. Trevor Lawrence, honestly, the main thing is the quarterback at the helm. He just needs to be consistent because he hasn't honestly done it. This is a make or break year for him in my eyes. So he needs to not be broken and show that he can do what the team needs him to do to get them over the top. Because I have not seen that at all from Trevor Lawrence this season, not even the slightest. Next, we have Atlanta, the Hawks. Again, didn't know Kirk was playing. Had I known that, would not have chosen them to win that game, and it showed. Man, he just looked so slow, bro. It was bad, and it's kind of the same thing with Carolina. You just see them not having their young quarterback. It just is a completely different team. Couldn't get the run game going because you don't have that dual threat quarterback to threaten that, and then Kirk Cousins just couldn't get it down the field. It was just bad all around. So yeah, I don't have really too much to say about them. It's hard to drop them even lower because like I just couldn't. But I see a world where they dropped even lower as long as Penix is in the game. Then we got the Bengals. Yeah, they lost, but I couldn't see all the teams behind them being better than them as of right now, slash being projected to be better than them within this next week. Um, yeah, man, they had that 15-point lead in the fourth, and I don't know what the fuck they would just run the ball, bro. Like, what are we doing? It was weird, man. It was just gunslinging it. That's just like maybe a coaching problem, but yeah, they just need to do better. They've shown that they have the pieces. Granted, obviously, this all changes once Joe Burrow comes back. They'll have better quarterback play. Though Joe Flacco has been doing his thing, but yeah, they're capable, man. They're definitely capable to win these games. I have to look at their schedule, but they look pretty good. They look okay. They don't look they're like right middle pack. So 20 is right where I think a good spot for them. Honestly, don't got too much faith in them, but they're not bottom of the barrel like last year, right? Then we got the Cardinals. Honestly, Jacoby has been playing really good. I'm not gonna lie, he has been playing really good. I don't know what the timeline like is with Kyler. Obviously, it'll be better with him at the helm. But Cardinals, they don't. I've been saying this every week. Honestly, they don't look like a bad team. They just need to finish games strong, man. They have the pieces. The defense is awesome. They have the offensive weapons. They just need to put it all together. Do I have them in the playoffs? No, but I could see them being competitive and making a run for it. And it can be done. They just got to do it, man. So I got the Cardinals at 19. Then huge jump for the Baltimore Ravens without Lamar Jackson. You say, yeah, that was a very good performance. Shout out to Lamar taking all the games out the locker room. He knew what needed to be done. Um, yeah. I didn't have them winning this game. Without Lamar, and they just shut me the hell up because yeah, they did that defense. That there we go. That's what we've been waiting for, man. That is what we've been waiting for. Derrick Henry showed out. It was a good all around game. Um, and they got Lamar coming back this week, so I only see them, trending upward from here on out. It's my Super Bowl pick for the AFC to lose to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. You already know. You know how we get. So we'll see, man. Hopefully Lamar stays healthy and gets in these games, and they can go on a run. Get right back to that top 10, 12 area. Get them a nice little wild card. Couldn't put them over the Cowboys, despite the fact the Cowboys just had a terrible outing. Um, yeah, it was a classic Dak game. I'm not going to backtrack though. I'm not gonna be like, oh, there goes Dak doing Dak things. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Highest paid quarterback in the league for a reason. Um, yeah, the picks, the offense was just sluggish. Defense is the worst in the league. Um, but the offense is so prolific, and they couldn't get it running that game against the Broncos defense. I predicted the Cowboys to win that game. I thought the offense was going to be prolific enough to win that game. Obviously, it wasn't. It was too tall of a task for Dak. Um, Sertan was even out there. I don't whatever, but yeah, they just need to do better. Just need to readjust. And it just goes to show how good that Denver defense is too, man. Because they kept that offense to that score. Yeah, they're really good. But yeah, Denver just needs to do better. They need to go on a run. 'Cause they're second in that. They're second in our division right now, but it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good for them at all. Then we got the Texans with the dub, man. Really good win for the Texans. Yeah, just a very good overall win. Stroud had fucking time in the pocket, and we said it before. We said it weeks and weeks. We've been saying it for weeks and weeks. Stroud with time is a problem for any defense. And that's exactly what he got. So I don't know what adjustments they did, but he had a bunch of time in the pocket and makes some really good throws, really good reads. Um, yeah, Nico Collins wasn't even out there. They just looked good. So imagine he was. So, and that defense are arguably like top three in the league right now, and that's been the case for the past couple of weeks. Top like defense has been like top five. It was just the offense that just couldn't protect Stroud. He couldn't throw the ball down the field, but they look really good that game. So hopefully they're back. I would like them to be back because I like competitive football. Obviously, I like them in the playoffs. So we'll see. They look really good at 16. Hopefully they build up off from that win that they just got. Then we got the Steelers, man. A little underwhelming. I picked them to win that game against Green Bay. I was hoping for an Aaron Rodgers revenge game, classic 300 yards, three touchdowns, something like that. But we didn't get that, man. His age showed a little bit. He struggled, and Love just threw up and down the field, man. The Pittsburgh defense is still they're just not doing anything. And it's crazy. They have so many Pro Bowls on defense, bro. It's insane. They have so much talent on the defensive end. And then on offense, they got pretty good weapons. I don't know what's going on. But they need to do something. I'm pretty sure they're still leading their division, but it's you got Baltimore. Baltimore is still favored to win their division at that. Like if you think about that, that's crazy. Vegas, they got the inside scoop on something. They think Baltimore's still gonna win with the record they got. So Pittsburgh needs to step it up pretty much. Or otherwise, they're going to keep plummeting on my power rankings. Then we got Chicago at 14 with the loss. Yeah, I wanted them to be a little bit more competitive, but that was if had they won that game, that would have been a statement game. I mean, I know it would have been a beaten Ravens team, but like still Baltimore, right? So if they would have won that would have been a nice accolade for them to have, and they just didn't get the job done. And without Lamar, so that says even more. And honestly, it was mainly on if I had to nitpick what side of the ball, it was probably on the offense, man. They just couldn't get it going, man. I'm not on the whole side of let's hurry up and bitch Caleb. I'm not on that train. I see a lot of social medias and analysts are on that. I'm good, man. This what's this year two, Ben Johnson with Caleb. Let's just keep it going, man. Let's keep building this rapport. But he does need to he needs to be better. He really does. He needs to be better. They can't just keep relying on Swift to do his thing, getting 100 plus yards every week. He has that connection with Adunze, so that's pretty good. But he needs to spread the ball, see the field more. Stop getting out the pocket so fast. Like I don't know what he needs to do, but he needs to do better. So yeah, I got them at 14. Then I got the Niners. We had the Niners at 13, despite the loss. Kind of wanted to drop them lower, but I couldn't because that coaching is amazing. CMC at the helm is also going to be just awesome. I still don't know the timeline on Brock Purdy, but he was missed that game. Definitely, they couldn't get the ball downfield. They couldn't get. I mean, a big part of it. I mean, I've been saying it too. Like the game, once they get a game where CMC doesn't CMC, they're gonna lose, and that's exactly what happened. They kind of locked him up. He couldn't get the ball rolling. So yeah, they just looked. Yeah, those injuries are starting to catch up. You can only coach. You can only take you but so far if you don't got the bodies to do it with, right? So hopefully they can get healthy and or make adjustments after that last loss because adjustments definitely need to be made after that. Then we got the Chargers at 12. I think a lot of people need to pump the brakes a little bit. Chargers, yeah, just got that dub, but let's chill out, okay? I got them at 12. I could see them being 11, but not top 10 just yet, just because the teams ahead of them have displayed more prominent of a body of work than they have so far going through week 8. They just need to stack wins. Herbert is Herbert, Harbaugh is Harbaugh, right? They're awesome duo. They're gonna do their thing. Just gotta stack these wins, man. Stay consistent because they've been up and down all year, right? I couldn't see them being better than the Seahawks. Seahawks. Oh man, I had to knock them out my top 10 because there's just been a lot of movement, man, after this last week. Um, yeah, just need to see a little bit more consistency. That defense is it's battle tested. That's a real Seattle defense. Sam Darnold, he's okay. He's obviously he's playing really good with the cards that he's dealt. The position that he's in, right? They put faith in him, and he's showing that he's worth it, right? So I'm definitely a huge fan of what he's doing this season as well as last season. Obviously, it shows the Vikings they shouldn't have got rid of him, bro. They should have kept him or Jaden. One of them needed to be kept because they're just not lit right now. But yeah, Seattle looks okay. They look really good defensively for sure. I could see them in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in a running right now. They're playoffs as of right now. I could see them in the playoffs, maybe winning the wild card. Actually, I don't even know about that winning the wild card, but I see them in the playoffs as of right now. They look really good. All right, at 10, how the mighty have fallen. I had to put the Bucks at 10. I mean, if y'all been paying attention to my videos, you already know I was on the whole pump the brakes on the Bucks. They got too many injuries. Um, Baker, I think people still have him in the MVP contention. He's playing out of it. He's playing really good, but it's pretty much midway through the season. I can't off the top of my head say how many turnovers he has, but there's been a bit of questionable plays throughout the games, and it's starting to catch up to them a little bit. They just lost Mike Evans for the rest of the season. Man, so prayers in the chat for him. Broken some, I think clavicle or something. But hopefully, between Mbuka and Godwin, I think is going to come back this week. I think. Don't quote me on that. If that happens, that's gonna help a lot for Baker in terms of his weapons. So I can see them shooting back up. I'm just not super high in I haven't been super high in the Bucks this season. Um, Next, I got the Patriots at 9. I honestly wanted to put them higher. I just couldn't justify it with the teams ahead of them. Yeah, they're looking like damn near top 3 in the AFC right now. I mean, the record shows it. Drake May is like I think first or second in in the MVP run. Um, yeah, he's playing out of his mind. And I called it like I said in the beginning of the season, he's like like Josh Allen esque. I see a lot of him. He literally just he's like facilitating everyone in the game. Like everyone's getting touches. He doesn't have like a true number one, and yeah, he's just putting it together. He's rushing. He's getting out the pocket when he needs to, staying patient within the pocket when he needs to. Deep passes, check downs, everything he needs throughout the game. He's doing it, and you could just see his poise. Like he's here. He's here, man, and he's only gonna keep getting better. This is only year 2, so definitely making a deep playoff run. It's looking like possibly might win the division too. So we'll see. Everyone's saying Buffalo's a sure it was a sure in to win it, but I mean I was right there with y'all. I thought Buffalo number one for sure, but it's looking like they might lose to the Patriots in terms of winning that division. Then we got Green Bay at 8. Still gonna pump the brakes on Green Bay. Really good. Jordan Love probably just had the best game of his career. Is it the best game of his career? Mm, being the Cowboys in the playoffs was really good. Maybe either best or second best game of his career. Okay, regular season for sure, best game he's ever had. Yeah, he just aired it out, man. He looked really good. Kraft did his thing. He just looked real. He looked real comfortable, calm, looked really good, patient with the ball, staying within the pocket. I like what I saw. Now let's just build up on that. Like I said, one of Jordan Love's biggest downfall was consistency, and he looked really good that game. So hopefully they can stack wins from here. Parsons is, oh thank goodness, man, because I'm a huge Parsons fan. He's looking really good. In terms of getting to the quarterback and applying that pressure, man, well worth the dollars they spent on the man because he is showing out. That defense is looking real, and it starts with Micah, man. Micah. Then we got Denver. All right, man. Y'all seen my videos? I've been preaching Denver's not a real team. Finally got them in my top 10, bro. I give credit where credit is due. I'm not biased. This is not a this is an unbiased podcast, right? Yeah, man. They're looking real, bro. They're looking real. I hate to say it. I hate Denver, bro. I hate them almost more than I hate the Cowboys and the Giants. I don't know why, bro. You know what a big part of it is? I'm a huge Russ fan. I'm a huge Russ fan. I hate what they did to him. I hate what Sean Payton did to him. So let me just stop being salty and just analyze the game, man. Let me just take the feelings out. Yeah, that defense obviously might be best in the league, if not second best, behind like the Rams or the Texans. It's looking really good, bro. Defense is looking really good, and Bo Nix, he finally had a whole game where he wasn't, like the past couple games, like the first half slash maybe three quarters have been like iffy, and then that last quarter he's been balling out. But this was a whole game. He put it all together. That defense showed out. Um, and yeah, Bonix just looks really good, looks comfortable. Sean Payton is setting them up for success, and he's challenging them, and he's answering the call, man. So we'll see what they do here in the future to keep stacking these wins. They might fuck around, win the be number one in the AFC, man. They might actually win out and win a division even over Kansas City. So we'll see. But I couldn't put them above Buffalo. I got Buffalo at 6. Kind of hard for me to put them a little higher because I mean they did what they needed to do against the team that they should have done too. They just absolutely obliterated Carolina. As they should. You're supposed to bully the bad teams, right? And they did exactly that. But it wasn't. It was like a James Cook game, which I'm not knocking. But people were like, "Oh, Josh Allen." I mean, Josh. Obviously, he's the reigning MVP. I'm not knocking Josh Allen at all, but I'm like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's chill out. Definitely one of the top 5 teams in the AFC for sure. But I got them at 6. I see some power rankings and got them at like 2, 3. I've even seen a couple where they had them at 1. But I think 6 is pretty good. I got nothing too. I don't really got much bad to say about Buffalo. At number 5, though, we have Kansas City at 5. Pretty sure this is down one spot from last week. Yeah, actually, definitely, because I had them at 4. Yeah, they did what they needed to do against the team that they should have done that to. Jada Daniels, Commanders team, you're supposed to do that to them. My only knock on that game was that first half. It was just horrendous. The picks, they couldn't get the ball going. Yeah, it just looked bad that first half, but they made it. I mean, we knew they were gonna win. We knew it was gonna be a good showing. They just needed to make those adjustments after the first half, and they did just that. And it was just a blow from there on out. So that's the only reason why I got them down. I had to move somebody because there needs to be some adjustments after last week in terms of the top 5, and Kansas City just happened to be that team that didn't have a full, a full game, a fully good game, right? Ahead of them, you already know. Come on, baby. You already know what it is, baby. Come on, back in the top 5, bro.
We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Classic. We are back.
You already know, back in the top 5, in 4th, possibly top 3. I almost had it in the top 3, but again, this is unbiased. I put him at 4. Just had a complete game. Did what he needed to do against a bad team. Without AJ, Saquon finally got the ball rolling. He even said it himself. It's not a wear and tear problem. It's other factors. one being the O line, and you saw it, man. He had the holes this game, bro. Took it to the crib immediately, second play of the game. And oh my goodness, Schmitty, the Slim Reaper himself, bro. Come, don't play with my number two. We don't got a number one and number two receiver. We got a number one and a number one, bro. Come on, bro. Heisman himself, Super Bowl champ. Come on, stop playing with the kid, bro. Schmitty like that, bro. He's just his route runner is insane. Plays after the ball insane, bro. He's so good, bro. Outside throw catches. Oh my, he's just so much good you can say about him. Then you got Dallas Goddard, bro. I called that too. As soon as they found out AJ was out, I'm like, yeah, Dallas Goddard's gonna get like 2 touchdowns for sure because it happens every time. If y'all watch the Eagles, like it happens every time. Dallas Goddard is Jalen Hurts like safety blanket for sure. Like it's just, okay, I can't, having a struggle game. I just throw to Dallas Goddard and he's gonna figure it out. And yeah, man, it's just he's so big and strong. I'm so happy we re-signed him. He's doing his thing. Yeah, because I'm not ready to pass that buck to like Calcaterra or anything like that. But yeah, definitely would have get good game for him. Jalen Hurts too. What 170 some yards, 4 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns. Amazing showing out for him. Obviously, that's my quarterback. Um, yeah, let's just keep stacking these wins. We got the bye. Perfect time to have the bye too. Perfect time to have the bye. 6-2. Let's get some rest. Hopefully we get some guys back from injury, man. I gotta get a timeline too. When we gonna get Jahad and shit back. Nicole been doing his thing. Coop look real good. Quayon look good. Carter look good. Yeah, everyone just look good and healthy. And yeah, after this bye, we got Green Bay. We're looking ahead, and then we got Detroit. I'll be going to that game. I can't wait, bro. But yeah, I got them at 4. It's looking really, really good. At 3, I know we beat them, but again, this is not biased, bro. Um, yeah, they just demolished their team when they last time they played, and they just had a complete, more quote unquote more complete game. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got them at 3, at top 3. Playoffs happen right now. If we were to play them, I mean, I got us going to the Super Bowl, so you already know my answer on that. But as of right now, they just played a more complete game. And they look more complete right now. So until we get AJ back and our injuries are back, I'm gonna have them at 3rd right now. So yeah. And then number 2, down one spot, we got Detroit. And that's only because the team at 1. I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal it. Had more of a complete game. That's all. Yeah, we got Detroit at 2. I don't got too much to say about that. Detroit, to me, you already saw my last video in the last couple of weeks, is like one of the most complete teams right now. Defense is insane, offense is insane, weapons insane, coaching is insane. Nothing bad to say about Detroit, right? Just gotta keep stacking the wins. And then the Colts, man, they're here. They're real. I don't care what y'all say, bro. I don't care. The knock on team is Dayton Jones at the 1, but he's balling out. Eventually, yeah, he's gonna have a bad game. That's just it is what it is. But as of right now, he's given them enough space to once he has that bad game that it doesn't fucking matter. They're just killing it on all cylinders. And you heard it here first, bro. Jonathan Taylor's MVP, bro. As of right now, just like how Saquon was MVP, he should have been MVP, bro. Saquon should have been MVP, and if not him, it should have been Lamar. But we're not gonna talk about that. But it's Jonathan, bro. If you don't think Jonathan Taylor's MVP right now, I don't know what the fuck you're watching, bro. Like, you take him out of that team. 1, they had the record, so they had the record, right? 2, do they have the record without Jonathan Taylor? Answer that question. No, absolutely not. He's the fucking team, bro. Like, yeah, obviously Daniel Jones at the helm. His play, like he's his play calling. He's doing the correct reads, the correct check downs. He's not taking sacks. He's getting the ball downfield, man. Daniel Jones has been very, very efficient this season, but him having that running back at that what he's doing, there's nothing like it right now. So Jonathan Taylor he's an MVP right now. He should be number 1 in the race, and I don't want to hear anything. All I'm gonna hear is what Mahomes, Drake May, who else? Oh, and damn Baker Mayfield. That's all I've been hearing. I'm like, what about Jonathan Taylor, bro? Like, come on, bro. Let's stop automatically giving it to the quarterback every time, man. He's playing out of his mind. But yeah, these are my rankings. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Would y'all have the Eagles in top 3? Would you? I see a lot of people having Denver and Buffalo in top 5. I see a lot where Eagles are like outside the top 10. Let me know what y'all think. Let me hear some unbiased opinions. Let me know what y'all think. I think list is pretty good. And I'm excited for this next week. Even though we got the bye, it's going to be some really good football to be played this week. So be sure to check out for the rest of my videos because it's going to be getting lit, man. It's been getting lit. But with that being said, take it easy.